Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are all having a good day today. Today, we're going to be talking about some Star Wars The Old Republic ideas, man. I got an idea I want to pitch for this 10-year expansion. Like, they are wanting to do a lot with this 10-year anniversary that's kind of rolling up, and I want to talk about it. I want to pitch my idea. If anybody from Bioware is watching this video, please just listen, bear with me. I know it's a lot. I know it's one of those things that's kind of be like, I don't know if we can do that, but just please bear with me. I want to pitch this idea, and we'll talk about it. We'll get into it. First off, I know a lot of people have been watching my Titanfall content. We'll get into that another day. I want to take a step back away and just kind of see if there's any more news that builds up about kind of the ongoing issues with Titanfall. So hopefully with today kind of taking a step back, we'll figure out some more news. We'll talk about it again in another video. But today, I want to talk about Star Wars The Old Republic, a game that I'm still passionate about, something that I've been playing off and on for ever since the game released. But in the past year and a year and a half, maybe even 2 years, I've been playing it consistently and having a lot of fun in it. Now, I wanted to start off in here. I'm trying to make a makeshift nightclub in my stronghold with the nightlife event coming around to where I haven't been able to play it and unlock things, to unlock different, you know, arrangements in the room and stuff like that. I'm now just getting into it, so just bear with me. I wanted to start off here as just kind of an icebreaker, but I just thought it was kind of funny. So anyway, let's talk about this. So a lot of features are being introduced in this 10-year anniversary. With the live stream that they did a couple of weeks ago, they were offering different things, not only with a new flashpoint, new raid, a new companion, the galactic seasons that they're wanting to bring in, another one. This will be season 2. This is a huge year for Star Wars The Old Republic, it being the 10th year anniversary of this game, and they're wanting to do a lot, not only with the announcement of this content for the end of this year, but for what they're wanting to do for 2020. And I wanted to pitch an idea. Look, Star Wars The Old Republic has a lot of amazing features, from the flashpoints, stories, raids. I even, you know what, there's stuff I will complain about, but you know what, even I'll give them this. The cartel market, at least to me, there's a lot of cool things in there. Like, maybe there might not be things in here you want to buy just because of how expensive they are. You can go on the galactic you know, market and pay it with credits, but a lot of the content that they've been able to put in this game has been amazing. I've been enjoying everything from it. Flashpoints, raids, even the events that they've been doing every single week with the nightlife happening now. It's been a lot of fun things they've been introducing in Star Wars The Old Republic, and they were wanting to make the year 10 anniversary and next year a lot bigger with some of the things that they're wanting to introduce and fix in this game. Well, there's been one thing I wanted to introduce, one idea that I wanted to talk about, I want to pitch, because there's a lot of great content in this game. But one thing that I feel like a lot of people can complain about, or a lot of people can talk about and just like say, like, why do we have so many companions? And I'm not kidding you, this is okay. So this is my main. I've been playing nonstop on this thing and been able to unlock so many different companions. This is a list. This is the list of the companions that I have. Now, some people might have more than me. Some people might have less, depending on what happened to certain companions, or even some of the companions that you can get from the cartel market. There are a lot of companions in this game. It's been ridiculous on how many companions there are. But the funny thing is the one thing that a lot of people complain about and talk about is that, like, why do we need so many companions? Like, yeah, you can have some crew skill stuff. You can have to 8 crew skills, you know, going on at a time. Some people have a max rank to where they're able to unlock, you know, different, or, you know, get crew skills, get, you know, gathering and stuff like that a lot faster, but that's about it. Then you'll have one companion kind of follow you out through the game as you're playing the storyline, or, you know, whatnot throughout the game. Well, one idea I want to pitch, and please just bear with me, because I think this would be a really great idea coming from other Bioware games, and that is actually adding on to the amount of companions you can actually bring with you. Now, in comparison to other Bioware games, Mass Effect, and even the old Knights of the Old Republic, where you had the main character, which was yourself. It was in Mass Effect, you were Commander Shepard. In Knights of the Old Republic, you were not Revan. No, but God, I hope everybody has played Knights of the Old Republic. But anyway, in those two games, you had the player, and then you also had 2 additional characters accompanying you throughout the game. Now, this was great because it added a lot more of a team building thing and a team building environment. You weren't just doing it by yourself. Now, in Star Wars The Old Republic, it is good to have a companion. Again, you can change that companion from healing, the tanking, the DPS. For the OGs out there, you remember each companion had its own set skill, and you couldn't change it until later on with later updates. But again, this game has a crap load of companions, but you can only bring one at a time. My idea, and this is one thing that I would love to see in this game, is something to where Bioware goes back to its roots with Mass Effect as well as Knights of the Old Republic, to where you can actually have more than one companion accompany you to maybe possibly 2 or even 3 companions at a time. And what I want to pitch is that there is a scaling to the amount of companions to bring. Now, look, a lot of people are going to say, you know, well, you could do that. And, what if, you have so many companions, you go into veteran, you go into master mode. Look, I'm not talking about that. When it comes to veteran content and master content, when it comes to flashpoints or even raids and stuff like that, I want that to remain, in-game kind of content where it's just like you and, your group, you're trying to find a group of people to complete that content with group finder and stuff like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about storyline content, or even when it comes to flashpoints and completing those on story mode, having to actually have more than one companion accompanying you. Now, this is one thing that I think I've seen recently when it comes to Star Wars: The Old Republic that they've been kind of doing, at least with each update. Now, you guys will remember with the Objective Meridian, they actually had 2 companions. You had, depending on what side you were on, Sith or Republic, you had 2 companions accompany you through that flashpoint, through the story mode flashpoint. And even with the old Enclave, the most recent flashpoint that was added in, again, you were accompanied again with 2 companions as you are with the main character where you're making your way through the story mode flashpoint. I would love to see this being brought into the main game to where you can have 2, 3 companions accompany you, where you have a team of 4 now. But with that idea, with wanting to add in more companions, the game scales to the amount of companions to have, to where, I guess the AI have more health or stuff like that, or bosses have more health. There's more enemies on the screen to where your companions have to fight. To me personally, I just love the aspect of having a bigger team accompany me. And as a solo player, I think it just makes me feel more, makes me feel like I have more company with me. Like, maybe I don't want to do a flashpoint. Maybe I don't want to play with other players when it goes through the content and whatnot. Maybe I just want to grind by myself, and I only have just one lonely companion. But I would love to bring more companions with me. And also too, this is the one thing that I loved from the Mass Effect series or even the Knights of the Old Republic, is the conversations that companions would have among each other. Like, the funny thing is, I go all the way back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, where Bastila and Karth and all these others would actually have a conversation mid-game with each other. And depending on who you had, like maybe you had Zalbar and you had Mission, and they would have a conversation with you, and you would hear it as the player on what they're kind of talking about and including you in the conversation. I love that way of being able to tell a story just with the companions you bring and the conversations they have, including Mass Effect. Mass Effect, you were still able to do that where you were making your way through the Citadel or something like that. You would hear conversations between your companions and talk about different things while you're making your way through the storyline. I think it'd be a great way to be expanding the storyline, expanding the lore of this game, because you have different companions. Like T7 could talk to HK50, or Karth could be talking to Zoom, I don't know, or ZOOM. I mean, good heavens, there's so many characters in this. I would love to see the different combinations, the different storylines, and the different conversations they could have between characters. Now, I know that would be a big ask, and that would be a huge ask from the actors that are actually portraying these characters. But man, oh man, it would, to me, feel amazing to be able to have more companions, to have more people to accompany me through storyline missions, or just missions on different planets and stuff like that. I would love to see something like that added. Now, the thing I would say is that you would have to scale this content. Now, to me, right now, it's just a normal content. Right now, it's on normal difficulty. Me and my one sole companion, it's just me and Kira. That's it. That is me. It's me and Kira. It's on normal difficulty. But if you add in other companions, it gets harder and harder just in the story mode. When it comes to veteran and master, that's not what I'm asking. That is for group finder activity or more difficult activity. But when it comes to story mode activities on planets, daily activities, and weekly activities, I think it'd be a great thing to see more characters being brought into the fray when it comes to completing that content, and making it to where you have a laundry list of characters, but you can only bring one, and only a few of them are useful when it comes to crew skills, because it depends on whoever's maxed ranked when it comes to crew skills. I want this idea to happen, because it's sad to see this laundry list of amazing characters that I can't bring with me. I can only bring one. Now, I know it's a selection. You have to pick who's your favorite character, who's this and that, but maybe I have more than one favorite character that I want to bring into this game. Maybe there's one other character that I really enjoy and I have a hard time selecting. But if there's an ability where I can actually bring in more companions with me into this game, into different activities, that is something I would love to see brought into this game, to where you have this amazing group of cast of characters that you don't have to select, okay, who do I want to bring? Who's my favorite character? Okay, this person's more powerful than this person. I guess I have to bring this person because he's a higher level. You don't have to do that now. You can bring in more characters and have a bigger dialogue and have a bigger group to complete daily story mode content. So, guys, just wanted to pitch that idea to BioWare. Hopefully somebody's listening. I don't know if it's a big ask or not, but dang it, man. The laundry list of characters that you have in this game when it comes to companions, man, I would just love to see something utilized with them to where it's not just me and just one solo companion. I want to see more added into it. Now, I know, like I said, you've been doing it with flashpoints, with the newest flashpoints coming out. When it comes to story mode, you have two companions accompanying the player. I would love to see this added as a permanent fixture in the game when it comes to just completing story mode activities and whatnot. However, scale the activities, scale the difficulty with the amount of companions you bring. So just wanted to pitch that idea. Again, I'm enjoying Star Wars. The Old Republic is something that I've been having a lot of fun with 10 years ago. I've been off and on sometimes every now and then, but damn it. 2 years now I've been playing this game and been having a lot of fun with it, and I've been wanting to encourage more people playing it because I've been having so much fun. I want there to be more things for people to do in this game, and if it means building a better environment, building more atmosphere with being able to build in more characters, more companions that you can bring with you on missions, and the dialogue that they can create and the atmosphere that they create with the lore and stuff like that they talk about, I think it'd be a really cool thing to add in it. So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about having a companion expansion into Star Wars The Old Republic? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know if you if an idea that I have, maybe I didn't talk about, or something you would like to see changed, let me know in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please have a great rest of the day. Look forward to talking to you guys all next time.